When a Democrat with nothing to lose says the health care numbers simply aren't adding up, Congressman Javier Becerra's worries adding up to the California Democrat now. Congressman, always good to see you. Are you worried that this is boomeranging on Democrats?
I worry about those families that haven't yet signed up because everybody needs to have health security. So I'm hoping that we can continue to encourage people to get onto the website or call and get on, because health care is essential. No one wants to go bankrupt because they took their child to the hospital.
Are you worried about the millions who are losing that health care coverage?
Well, from everything I know, anyone who is having to give up a previous policy is getting a new policy, a better policy in most cases. For those who are losing, it wouldn't be because of the Affordable Care Act. And so I'm hoping that what we're seeing is that the more than 12 million people who have secured health insurance as a result of the Affordable Care Act number continues to grow, so that we continue to see most Americans.
You said 12 million?
There's some 9 million people who have since October 1st enrolled either through the exchange for private insurance or through the Medicaid program, and another 3 million people, as you probably know, Neil, who are young adults under the age of 26 who now get to stay on their parents' insurance policy until they pass the age of 26.
You're conflating a lot of data there.
But these are all people who would not have the insurance except for the Affordable Care Act.
We're still down 6 million who've lost their policies. Now, you're right, they might be transitioning to something else, but what a lot of them are finding out, especially those who don't get subsidies, is that they're going to pay more, and they're going to have to, because of the Affordable Care Act, cover a lot of policies and conditions that don't even affect them, and for which some are too old. Let's say, parental care, prenatal care for someone who's past 50 years old. I mean, a lot of it that's kind of nonsensical, right?
Well, remember, no one is losing insurance because of the Affordable Care Act. An insurance company may have decided to drop
they are, though,
but you still could qualify.
Now,
you could still qualify to get insurance through the Affordable Care Act.
I know that, but if your company is saying the conditions of the Affordable Care Act, and they're very generous conditions, you're right, but it means that they can no longer afford that coverage for their workers, they are losing their insurance as a result.
And then those employees have an opportunity to get their insurance through the Affordable Care Act as they apply now individually through the exchange. And so people will get their insurance. It's whether an insurance company decides to drop you, not if the Affordable Care Act decides not to let you in. The Affordable Care Act is to increase the number of people.
So I take it by
that
you would not share Ted Cruz's recommendation that the president apologize for what he calls the disastrous health care rollout.
12 million people today, Neil, have health security that they wouldn't have had the health security law not taken place. On the issue of whether
you're making it sound like 12 million
that,
new people have this. 12 million new people.
Well, there are 12 million people, a good number of them who've never had insurance.
We're down 6 million.
Many of them who've never had this level
of
insurance.
6 million fewer Americans have health insurance.
I don't know about that statistic. I do know that there are 12 million people that have now been documented to have signed up and received health insurance policies as a result of the Affordable Care Act. And to the point about those who are getting coverage that they don't need, I don't have cancer, but I'm paying for insurance policies that I'll cover my cancer if I should ever get it. And so it's one of those things where, just like when you drive a car, if you don't drive on the freeway, you're getting coverage for freeway driving. That's what you get when you buy insurance. You get broad coverage, whether it's for healthcare or auto insurance, and we're not going to tailor it so that people can select here and there. It's got to be a
we can
policy
pick apart
that works.
These various policies in the policy, but Congress, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Neil.